See, I don't know how this just happened.
It's the ghost of Jack White.
Must be the ghost of Jack. I was trying to...
You're the breaker.
I'm the breaker.
You put this on, obviously a Jack White
You've been
costume.
Prettied up.
You put on the bow tie, and it falls off. So now you're shy Jack White, and not Bob. What's his name? Billy.
You want to play the guitar?
Oh, okay. What is the whole thing? My wife asked me
what the fuck happened? How did it break more?
Bow tie so badly?
I was supposed to be the Billy the Puppet.
Dude, now you're Jack White with a red pocket square. There we go. Now that's pretty.
That's good.
My wife asked me the other day, did people just assume that they were married or that they were brother and sister, or did they say we're brother and sister?
They said they're brother and sister.
Really?
Yeah, to fuck with people.
And do you think that would fly these days?
Yeah. I wish we had that shit, man.
Well, who's somebody that could do this?
The Jonas Brothers.
If the Jonas Brothers said we're married,
Yeah.
would that'd
be kind of crazy if they just said
well,
out
that's
of
because we
nowhere.
already know, though. And
Out
also
of nowhere,
they started,
they're like, we're married.
if they were
men.
like started when they were 13,
yeah,
and they were like,
Started
we're
marrying each other?
No, that's what I mean. If they came out on the scene and they were like, yeah, we're 4 married guys that look alike.
yeah.
There's 4 of them? I thought there was 3.
No, there's 3, and then the bonus Jonas.
There's
Who's
the bonus,
bonus
Jonas.
Jonas?
Franklin.
Franklin Jonas. The
Franklin
bonus
Jonas?
Jonas.
That's not
man.
true.
He's
Yeah,
homies
that's
with
true.
Patrick, swear to God.
He's not.
He is. They chill.
I met him once. He's
Yeah.
friends with Brandon.
The admittance.
knew it.
The admittery
He's friends
of what
with
you're doing.
he's friends
This
with Brandon
Frankie.
Wardell. I met him.
That guy?
Yeah.
Is that really what he looks like?
He looks like a Jonas.
I wouldn't call that bonus.
He was
Well,
born
there's
in-
3, and then there's another one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bonus. Like a donut in a baker's dozen is bonus.
But nobody who's a fan of when you get a bonus donut, you go, yes, my bonus donut.
I think I'd
if you're
rather
a Jonas
have a bonus
Brothers
donut.
fan,
No
you,
offense.
You don't give a fuck about this guy.
No,
No,
I
you
think
probably do.
they
You
did.
probably get excited.
Jonas Brothers fans liked him.
But he doesn't make music, does he?
Yeah, he does.
What?
But
See
you'd
right
just
there,
be-
Franklin Jonas
You'd
Cherub.
just be excited just to know that there's another one coming down the pipeline.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess
Doesn't
you're right.
matter if he makes music or not.
You're just excited about
No,
another
people
guy.
don't like the Jonas Brothers for their music.
Wait,
they
what
like
do
them
they
for
like
their
it for?
brotherhood.
Yeah.
and their bodies.
If they were the Jonas Friends, nobody would give a fuck.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Nobody
what I'm
would
saying.
ever
yeah.
listen to them
If they were a married, but if
or
I mean,
watch their
I would say
Well,
that
How
they
would
were-
they all be if they're the Jonas Friends? How would they all have the same? Well, I
They
guess it's
literally
the
would not be
Ramones.
famous.
because they're such good friends.
The Ramones was that.
They all had
They were the
same name.
Ramones friends.
They were the Ramones Friends.
Yeah.
I
None of
think-
them were named Ramon.
Yeah. Were any of them brothers?
No.
Of the Ramones?
Maybe
I feel
Marky
like I
and
think there
Dee
was
Dee.
2 of them that were brothers.
I think Marky and
maybe.
Dee Dee were.
That's one of the most classic things for a band is to have 2 guys who are brothers. I
Yeah.
feel like you can't start a band without 2
Leonard
brothers
Skinner,
in it.
man.
Devo was 4 brothers.
Basically every band.
A lot of bands.
Devo
Devo was 4
two
brothers and
brothers in it.
well, 2 of them were brothers. Boz.
And I have brothers. I have
Brothers
many
Bond.
brothers, and I'm sure you can relate to this. I've never looked at my brothers and said, "Let's make something."
No, we
together."
tried to start a band. Me and my
You
brothers
did?
tried to start a
The
band multiple
Doran
times.
brothers?
Yeah, we tried to start bands multiple times. It never worked because
What
of
was the-
creative differences.
Well, tell me about the names. That's what I'm really interested in.
God, I don't remember any of the names. I remember it was me, my brother Paul, and then my cousin, and
2 brothers and a cousin and one
2 brothers and
fucking
a
band.
cousin, and they said that I should be the bass player.
That's always means that you have the least talent.
Yeah,
If you
Yeah.
get stuck with that in a kid's band,
yeah.
because I got asked
Yeah.
to be the bass player. I was like, I don't know how to play bass. I can play piano.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't play piano in Evil Sunrise, our new band. This is a
Yeah.
rock band. So I didn't
Evil
play it.
Sunrise.
Yeah, it was always shit like that. It was all something either evil
My
or
cousin,
dark.
my cousin tried to
Yeah.
name it after the neighborhood we were from,
That's cool.
That's badass.
but our
Compton.
neighborhood was called. It was a condominium complex called Old Country Village Road,
That's a sick name for a band.
and he tried to. We used to call it OCV,
Whoa.
and he tried to call it OCV the band.
I see.
cool.
I gotta stop giving out old addresses on here.
Why?
Someone said that's you can look up people's tax records and stuff from that.
Who gives a fuck? Oh, my tax records. Wow.
Yeah, but then you can
Who
get
cares?
it's like
Oh, pay it.
You can get your information stolen through that.
What information do you have to be stolen?
Yeah, if someone tried to steal any of my, if they tried to steal my identity, it's like, what are you going to get with a 400 credit score?
You're a vagrant. You are literally a vagrant hobo.
I'm going to pay for, they're going to go into a hospital and try to use my ID. And it's like, you owe $50,000
Yeah, they're going to take your leg.
because you had a stomach ache and you came in here when you...
That's why people usually steal identities.
Yeah. I have a stomach ache.
Go to the hospital for a
steal
stomach
Well,
ache.
they go to the
identity.
hospital, find out my hypochondriac ass has been there.
You were already there with her stomach
Yeah,
ache.
I was there because I had a stomach ache.
Right.
And
They were
like,
there trying to steal stuff to get by. Use your card on the vending machine.
Yeah.
And
And they
say
said,
this vending machine is only
"You-
for people who are paid up.
You cannot come in here because you already owe so much to this company.
You should be able to start a tab at the hospital.
You do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Oh, well, I
exactly
am
how it
really
works.
smart then. You should be able to. But can you say put it on my tab specifically?
You can't. That's all they can
can't.
do.
What
I
is
think
it?
I did
You
that
can
at
pay in
a
cash?
dentist one time.
I think you have to wait for them to bill you. I don't think you can just pay in cash at a hospital. I don't think you just walk in and
God, this healthcare system in this country is so
It's busted.
fucking busted. It's
Dude, don't even
stupid.
get me started, man.
Hey, healthcare providers.
You know, in Britain, if you want to be euthanized, you can go and they will kill you for no reason.
Yeah, that's good.
for no reason.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
In America, we had, what's his name? Kevorkian.
Mm-hmm.
This guy got, what is it called? Convicted.
Killed.
He got killed. I actually don't know what happened to him. And I don't really know that whole case. I just know that is a scary name.
Yeah.
Kevorkian.
To be convicted of murder and have your name be Kevorkian,
It's cool.
really scary.
Yeah, that is a scary name.
That's a Halloween-ish name.
Yeah.
But not a really good costume if you just dress up as a bald guy in a suit.
Yeah, what did he look like? Did he have a scar in his eye?
That's what I imagine him having, his fangs and a knife for a hand. But he just look up Dr. Kevorkian.
Was he the evil doctor who was a painter as well? Did he do paintings?
He
That
wasn't
might have been
that's the thing. He
Hannibal.
wasn't evil.
He was evil.
No, he wasn't. He was just a normal Democrat doctor.
Look at him. He's
Yeah.
evil.
That's what I'm saying. He's not doesn't look well. He looks a little evil.
He looks so evil.
No, he doesn't. Look at
He's
him.
look at his smiles.
Jack
and his,
Kevorkian. That is
that's
scary.
a Grim Reaper face.
No,
So,
man.
Wait,
it literally
so,
is.
Look, Dr. Death.
So
He's
he
just
was
a guy.
like the first guy that
He was
did
euthanizing
assisted-
people. Or
Yeah,
a guy-
with their consent.
yes, that's usually what euthanasia means. And then he
Well, euthanasia on a dog is not consensual. I don't think a dog is like
that literally
kill me.
that was a full logic bomb you just dropped on me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah?
I just got destroyed.
you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, also, I think the whole thing is that he got in trouble, so it wouldn't be so crazy if it wasn't
Yeah,
consensual.
but did he get in
euthanasia.
trouble? Did he get in
That's what
trouble
I'm
in
saying.
the
It
court
wouldn't-
of
it wouldn't
public
be a crazy
opinion?
It's in
assumption.
trouble because it's illegal to euthanize in the United
Right.
States. And
I'm
he
just saying,
got
if he doesn't know anything about it, it's reasonable.
Yeah.
and they convicted him of murder.
Because I knew that he's
I
like
don't know
Dr.
very much
Death. I
about
knew
him
about
either.
that, but I
Yeah.
knew is it like he wanted to give people medically assisted suicide, and everyone was like, "You're a monster," and it's like, well, they want it.
That's. I feel like. Yeah. I guess I don't know.
I feel like
the
if
details
someone's
at
like,
all.
"Please kill me, I am of sound mind. Please kill me," and then you kill them, I think that's no skin off your back. It sucks. It's weird for sure, but I think that like
I
you know,
honestly
that's
think-
between two adults in their own hospital.
I think you're completely right though that with the dog thing, I think it's honestly sadder to do that
Yeah.
to a dog.
Yeah, 'cause a
because if a
dog
person
can't-
can go like, yeah, fuck it, put slime in me.
Yeah.
It's sadder
My
when a
back
dog
hurts
dies than when a
every
person
day.
dies, too.
Exactly. It's way
my
sadder.
my back hurts every single day. I can't go to the hospital. I can't walk anymore.
Yeah.
I liked walking. I can't live without walking. Please
Yeah,
kill me.
I think
do
probably
it.
a lot of people's concern with euthanasia is that the doctor will be kind of an evil type of guy who will
Yeah.
go and write down. He said that he wanted me to
Yeah.
kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they say, well, how do we know? And you go,
Well,
you
now
can't
with-
ask him. He's dead.
Now with Instagram
Kind
Live
of genius
and
if
everything.
you wanted to euthanize people. If that was kind of the sick way you got your thrills.
So I'm
Yeah.
thinking of wearing a body camera 24/7 like
Yeah.
a police officer.
Yeah, exactly. You could just go live on your body cam and be like, "Look, I want to die. This doctor gonna do it for me.
Now let's live stream this shit.
Let's watch it."
Yeah.
Thank you for the roses.
Just falling asleep.
Let's
live stream this shit.
Let's live stream this shit.
Somebody's going.
Thank you for the 500 bits.
Peeing yourself in the hospice bed.
Yeah, man. I think that I think they do it right in Norway or one of these.
Yeah.
There was one that I
places.
read about in a book I was just reading. One euthanasia case where the woman. It was an old woman, and she had some type of affliction that was so terrible and causing her immense pain.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Please don't try and do these procedures on me. I would just rather die because I'm in such huge pain. I don't want to live anymore." And the doctor said, "Well, I took the Hippocratic oath,
That fucking oath.
and I feel and I feel obligated. It's part of the like hospital or whatever policy that I must do everything I can to save your life." And he basically extended her life by like a couple years, and she just lived in unimaginable pain
Oh my
and
God.
then died.
Sounds like a really good book.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really actually kind of an interesting book.
Yeah, maybe for a
But so
sick
this is
fuck
kind of
like
the
you.
other. This is kind of the other side of the coin.
Hey, we replaced all your lungs with this machine.
Well, just that they
hit a bunch of M&Ms in
yeah,
your
we
leg.
basically turned you into half computer.
Well, they just made her, kept her alive. It's fucked up.
Yeah, you
Why-
get to be alive.
People
Yeah.
should be able to just die if you want to.
Yeah.
It's
That's
crazy.
fucking
That
crazy.
he's like, well, now you're here. I gotta go into your body and change everything
well.
around and make it work.
Yeah.
Except I did just realize that I think Jack Kevorkian was pardoned.
He was pardoned.
I think he was
Well, what
pardoned
did
by
he-
a
so-
Democratic president.
Yeah,
So
can you tell us
he-
what he did?
Yeah.
No.
Or you don't know either?
I know that he was convicted of murder
Uh-huh.
and because of being a euthanasia expert.
Uh-huh.
And then something, but it was some kind of political thing where it was like Republicans were
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
life is so awesome.
But he
also,
wasn't- he
Republicans-
wasn't- Life is not that
but
good.
Here's why Republicans are pro-life. Because their lives are awesome as fuck.
Yeah, they
You
have all the
a
money.
No, that's a stereotype. Thank you very much.
What? That Republicans have all the money?
No, they're just happier because they're Christian and they have
Well,
100.
the Christians control. I mean,
Oh no! Every single aborted baby, Republicans think that baby could be out on the field in the NFL.
yeah, they think that baby could be the next Hitler. That's what they want.
No, don't. What is up with you being so? What's wrong with you, man?
That's somebody's argument to be pro-life.
It could be the next,
That baby could be the next Hitler.
and you could stop it, and I could stop it. I could be a hero. But no, the Republican, everybody, you don't want abortion because it's like, well, you could be on a speedboat.
Yeah.
You could be doing this. And Democrats say, oh, what are they going to do? Listen to music? But just let them die.
yeah,
And so that's basically what the Kevorkian argument was.
I guess that's my most lefty loony lib thing.
Yeah, you are.
Is
a
that
loony
you're
lib.
excited for the next Hitler?
No.
Yeah, that's what I heard from
Because I'm
you.
not. I'm
Wait, what?
pro-choice on this matter.
Pro choosing to be Hitler.
Pro choosing to be assistedly suicided.
Okay.
But
This
I'm
is-
not
that's your
pro-
most leftist
But I'm
view.
not pro-choice on abortion.
But respect.
No. I think anyone can kill themselves if
My
they
hand
want to
smells
once
like
they turn
my
18.
Stein.
Your Stein
Yeah.
hat?
Yeah, my hand smells Steiny.
Handenstein.
Oh, it does.
Oh, that smells like latex,
It's
man.
terrible. It's the
What were
worst
you
smell I ever
fingering
smelled.
earlier?
My Stein,
Fingering
bro.
his head.
You were fingering your real
My
doll.
fucking Stein.
You
Did
fingered a
St-
real
was
doll,
Stein
man.
born with a Wii?
He was born with a Wii, yeah.
Did they give him a Wii? Did he give him a
Well,
Wii?
he
had a
obviously
bride.
had a Wii.
But did they?
And a son of Frankenstein.
Did the
That was a
bride
movie.
The
have?
son is the son of the doctor, not of the monster.
Fuck me.
Really?
My fucking stupid
Is that
brain.
true?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
why?
then
And
what-
son
it-
of, well, and the son of Frankenstein.
They don't
the
call it
movie.
Bride of Frankenstein's Monster.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I just remembered Son of Frankenstein is
Is the what's his name
the
movie?
joke one.
Yeah.
I just remember
Huh?
it's Mel Brooks.
Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it
Young
is.
Frankenstein.
Oh yeah.
Son of Frankenstein is the old Universal one.
Well,
what does he?
I'm going to kill myself.
What is
and
the
millions
point of a
people.
Son of Frankenstein movie? Because who gives a fuck about the
I'll
son
tell
of
you
a
what,
guy?
I'll tell you what it is. It's that at the end of Dr. Frankenstein is not around to make any more monsters, and they say, how do we make 50 more of these movies?
Ah.
Well, maybe what if every movie we found a different one of his sons?
So this
Which
is
is
before
basically what most of them
before
are.
the concept
This
of a reboot.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
back in
okay.
the 30s kind of vibe.
They fucking sucked at movies back then. I'm
They
sick
really
of all.
did.
Have you tried watching one of these old movies?
Yeah.
They're ass.
What did
They're
I
all
watch?
square.
What old movie did I watch? I'm trying to remember. I watched one recently.
I watched that
that I
movie
was not impressed
Haxon.
with. What's
Yeah.
that?
It's like
Oh,
a 1918 movie about witches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
22. I
Watched
think.
The
about
one it's like
15
really
minutes
fast.
of
It's
it.
like
in-
the,
it's
the
in-
people doing this.
Yeah.
Instructional.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe
documentary
that
about
might be
witches.
scary to me if it was in the background of an actual scary movie
Yeah.
and was
Yeah.
on a TV.
Well, it's
But
actually a documentary.
It's not
a
scary.
horror
It's not a
movie.
documentary.
It
dude.
is.
It's a doc.
It's not, dude. They have like people dressed up like witches and giant backdrops
That's
and
what
shit.
it's
have a
in
big
documentary.
cauldron,
People
right?
boiling crap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
have the
have
big cauldron.
naked demons and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the demons are not real.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not a
It's
documentary.
I do
educational.
really like Nosferatu though. That thing is.
You know they're doing a.
That shit isn't out yet, bro.
Yeah, they're
they
doing a
haven't,
remake.
That hasn't dropped yet.
They can't speak at all in that, but even with no speaking,
They can't speak.
no. They can't speak in it, but it's still good.
That's that we're at the bottom of the barrel when we're going back to Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty crazy.
They do that every decade.
You go 100 years back.
Every decade, there's been a Nosferatu remake.
Is
Well,
that
there's
true?
one in the
I think so.
70s.
That's the only one I've ever
Well,
heard of.
it was the 20s when it came out,
Who's
right?
playing
Then
that?
next decade they made Dracula.
Yeah.
Then the year
That's not
1940.
Nosferatu though.
It is Nosferatu.
But
Yeah.
I'm talking about the big hand.
Yeah, well, that's because
weird
it's the
guy.
story
The
of Dracula,
rights
but
were
to
lost.
to avoid
Bram
getting
Stoker wouldn't give the rights.
Yeah.
And then they made it with a different vampire guy, but it's the same
Nosferatu.
story as Dracula. And then Bram Stoker's wife bought up and destroyed all the copies of Nosferatu. And they
Except for
only,
one.
Yeah, she just like missed a
What?
few, and that's why we
Yeah.
still have it today.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
She was
Yeah.
very litigious on behalf of her husband because Bram Stoker was not a popular or good author, and he just kind of randomly struck gold with Dracula.
Yeah.
And so they were really trying to hold on to it.
all of his other books were like
I don't even know the names of his
all
other
the other books
his
were
books are
like
called My Name is Bram.
My Life as Bram. It's him sitting next to the bee, like with
Where's
his
he
leg
from?
kicked up.
Where's
Yeah.
Bram Stoker from? England.
England, I would
Yeah,
assume.
he's like-
yeah.
That's really his fucking name. He's from
There's
England.
Bram
There's
Stoker.
another Bram Stoker book. It's a horror book that's called
Yeah.
The Italians Are Moving In.
Can we?
It's
That's
just
what
a whole-
Dracula's about already. Can you
Yeah, it's
look up
his
Bram
fear
Stoker
of
books? I want to see the
Romanians.
name of his books.
Yeah.
He should have written a book called My Name is Bram.
My name is Bram. My name is Bram. How about that?
Oh, he's Irish?
He's Irish. Oh, I guess that
makes sense.
That makes
yeah.
sense. Dracula's
Abraham.
guest.
Dracula, the
Oh.
mystery of the sea,
The judge's house.
the lair of the white worm.
Oh, they made that one into a movie.
Yeah. Is that good?
I don't know. I never seen it.
Dracula number one.
The Squaw.
The
The
Squaw.
Powers of darkness.
Yeah, why did this
Dracula's
guy's
guest.
career never take off?
Yeah. The Man. Bram Stoker's The Man.
Well, that's My Name is Bram.
Yeah.
Is the man.
Well, I think maybe that's a
Miss Betty.
prequel to Dracula.
Dracula Penguin.
Dracula Penguin.
The Primrose Path.
Manga classics Dracula. Yeah, you can't trust Google to find this shit because it's like, they're going to throw that stuff in there.
He made a lot of interesting comic books, Mr.
Yeah.
Bram Stoker. Yeah. Did he fully invented Dracula, right?
Yeah. No.
Well, actually,
Don't talk to me about this Ivan the crazy guy.
yeah, Vlad Dracula. But also there are other older vampire books from before that.
So it was considered a thing.
Varney the Vampire. I
He
think
was
was
just-
the first vampire.
He was just
book.
a vampire goat.
He was the one who he brought it into the public eye.
I mean,
Yeah.
coolest name
People were not-
possible.
He blew everyone's minds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dracula.
That
It
must
was
suck.
kind of like the Avatar,
Yeah.
James Cameron's Avatar of the 1910s.
Is you
or
think that
20s,
this is how?
or
And
18,
also
what was
it's
that?
how-
18 what? I don't know.
Is this how
Okay.
James Cameron's going to be remembered as a guy who made one good
Bram
thing?
Stoker?
Yeah.
Bram Stoker style.
No.
No, because he made Terminator.
He's the goat. He made everything, bro.
Yeah.
He made everything.
Titanic.
Yeah.
Stupid.
That must suck being
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Dumbass movie.
Shut up, bro.
You're
movie for
also
women.
writing like
that's
vampire
crazy.
stuff. You're also doing vampire stuff, and then Bram Stoker comes along,
Yeah.
and he's made like the number.
I think I'll write a book called Dracula.
Wait, I like that too.
I just finished writing The Man.
Go ahead, Bram.
What about a guy that
Yeah,
eats
whatever,
man?
Bram.
Yeah. So Varney went to the blood world. He's being dismissed by all the other vampire
Dracula's.
writers.
I'm glad Dracula caught on instead of Varney.
Yeah.
It's
Varney.
Not as good a name.
Well, think about
Oh, and there was
the
also,
repercussions of that. No Barney.
Yeah.
There's a female vampire, Carmilla or something like along those lines.
Oh, that was my
And also-
mom's
Les-
stepmom's
If
name.
we were
lesbian
s-
vampire.
If we were stuck with Varney,
She was
how-
a vampire.
If we were stuck with Varney, you don't get a Blackula.
Yeah.
No, it's harder.
There's no
Blarney?
But then that's Barney. His name would be Barney.
Blarney would be an Irish.
Yeah.
vampire,
An Irish
yeah.
which would also be pretty scary.
That would be scary. I want to drink your whiskey.
So
Hmm.
yeah, let me
Let's
think
let
about
that
this one
sit
for a second.
I
So
want to drink your whiskey.
Your whiskey. So he still has the accent,
Yeah.
even though he's Irish.
Well,
Irish
it's not. It's a
people-
Dracula
well,
accent.
You know where the accent? I can drop all my Dracula trivia, bro.
Okay, go ahead,
The
pop me.
accent was from
Blood
fuck,
World.
Who was it? No, it was somebody who was doing who. It was some comedian who was doing a routine of Dracula.
And said, "I want to suck your
Yeah,
blood."
yeah, and that
Really?
Yeah, that
well,
accent
because
is
they
from
didn't have
them.
talking. in the movies.
Well, they did in that one, but he's no. There's some specific person who did it and like changed. He changed the impression game. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
Who was it? Was it?
I don't know.
Henny Youngman?
I don't think it was Henny Youngman.
Red Skelton?
I don't think it was Red Skelton.
Skelton would be an insane one. He invented the Dracula
Who fucking was it?
What was Albert Brooks' dad's name? He was like...
Yeah, this is not going to work.
You
can list as many as you want, but I'm not going to remember who it was.
The funny thing about vampires is that some part of me thinks that that's possible.
Yeah.
It definitely is possible.
Of all of the monsters
Well, I
that
think that
exist in
somebody-
fiction.
All you have to do is have a sharp teeth and drink.
Yeah.
Anyone can do
anybody
that.
can drink and have
Look
sharp
at
teeth.
everyone's teeth.
You get 2 of Dracula-style teeth already built into your body. Mm-hmm. You're 30
And
away.
think about this. Canines sounds more like the Wolfman. So it's almost like we're Halloween type.
That's true as
Talking.
fuck.
It's almost like all sides of Halloween
And
are
also,
represented in the mouth.
it's not like blood has no nutritional value.
No,
you could
blood,
probably
sausage.
live on blood.
Bloodworms,
People drink blood all the time.
Yeah.
People eat blood.
Blood oranges?
blood oranges.
Those don't have blood in them, guys. That is just a kind of orange that has a different color.
Where does he think the color comes from? The orange is blood.
No.
Yeah, they bury the tree on a guy.
They bury the tree on a guy.
What
Yeah.
the fuck does
They
that
bury
mean?
the seed into a person, like Mad Max Furiosa.
That was cool when they did that. And
Furiosa.
Furiosa.
I didn't see this movie.
They put
Well,
a
you just
seed in
spoiled
a
the
guy's butt.
They put a seed in a man's
That's
butt.
how it ends.
I've seen that movie.
They have a big final battle, and then
They
it just
put
cuts to someone
seed
putting
in
a
a man's
seed up a guy's
butt.
butt, and
Yeah.
then it cuts to credits.
It's disgusting.
You'd think it's disgusting, but in
yeah.
the context of the movie, it's actually really moving.
You know nothing of artistic integrity, man.
I just wish that they didn't get rid of what's her name and put what's her name in there.
Who, Anya Taylor-Joy?
Taylor-Joy.
I think
She's good in
she's really good in it.
She's
Charlize
too
Theron, though, is
skinny.
Yeah, I guess. They could have fed her before.
Charlize Theron. They should have fed Anya Taylor-Joy before they put her in this movie. I do not like how skinny she is, and I refuse to watch a movie with her.
Okay.
Although I did watch Bloody Chef or whatever it's called.
The menu.
That we were talking about. The
That's
menu.
Never
you
watched
right
this
now,
one.
bro. You're the bloody chef.
I am the Bloody Chef.
Look at you.
You didn't see the
Gordon Ramsay.
menu? It's complete crap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that doesn't seem
It's,
too interesting.
it's one of the worst movies I've
Like
ever
was-
seen.
I
Leguizamo's in it,
couldn't.
though.
Leguizamo is in it.
And it was by the
Leguizamo.
makers of Succession, is what I heard.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
They
that
fucked that up?
was a failure.
I don't know. I did it with you, but
It was complete crap.
Oh, there he is. Ray Fiennes.
The Menu's Cheeseburger Explained. This sounds like the best fucking movie of all time.
No, it really was complete poop. It really sucked, man.
The Menu's Cheeseburger. Oh, yeah. Okay. I haven't seen the movie at all, but I've seen the Babbage
I know
movie.
that's a cheeseburger.
The Menu's Cheeseburger.
I know the Menu's Cheeseburger.
Explained.
Yeah.
The Menu's Cheeseburger.
You don't need to see the movie to see the
To
cheeseburger.
know that
Fuck.
the cheeseburger's
That's
on the
making
menu.
me
Yeah.
really hungry. I'm not gonna lie. Thinking about a cheeseburger being explained right now.
From the menu.
The whole. So
God.
have you
That's
guys
what I
have both
say
seen
when
you
I
should
ask-
get a
I
menu.
I
and
asked
you
the
should get
waiter,
a
I
second
say,
piece of paper.
Could I get
Yeah.
the
An
Menu's
explainer.
Cheeseburger explained?
Could you explain this cheeseburger on the menu for me?
Yeah, so it's bottom bun. That's the base.
Baseline.
Bottom
Burger
bun.
is that's the meat.
Burger. Well,
That's
that's,
the
the,
protein.
meat of the whole burger.
And let's see what else they have on here. Oh,
That-
and
it
then
looks to me like it's a triple stack.
it's a double cheeseburger. Hold the lettuce. Don't be front and sun. No seeds on the bun.
What happened to that guy?
I don't know. Those guys had that one video and then nothing else, I think.
That's so sad.
The Big Mac wrap. Imagine writing something so
so amazing. So life-changing.
generational.
Yeah.
So they're probably
One of a kind.
they are the chubby checker of YouTube.
So when you do something like that, you don't need to stick around.
Yeah.
I don't. You think that?
I don't think they're the
Do you just have
chubby
a
checker.
job then, and you just say, people say, "What do you do?" And
Yeah.
you say, "Well, now I work at H&R Block, but I used to make the McDonald's.
I used to make that one time.
I used
Yeah.
to make the Big Mac wrap."
That's what happens. That's what happened to the little kid from Little Rascals.
Which one?
Spanky, the boy who plays Spanky, he just worked at a Walmart in Texas.
It's so sad when
I
somebody
found out. Oh,
is not
here's
an
I
actor
found
for their
out
whole
that
life.
that Pugsley,
Pugsley?
little Pugsley
Who's that?
from Adam's Family and Adam's Family Values, that
Okay.
iteration of Pugsley,
I see.
he quit.
I know Pugsley.
He quit, but I'm just saying that specific actor.
Oh.
He quit acting after he was a child actor as Pugsley, and now he's a driver for movies.
Oh.
He drives people around. I was looking at his IMDb.
It's pretty cool.
He's all his credits stopped in the 90s.
All of his credits are limo
and then all of his
driver.
credits are driver after that.
One address to the next
But it said
address.
he retired as an
Wow.
actor, but so now he drives.
Probably got $1 million in the stock market.
And he looks fucking badass.
Yeah. Behind
He
the
still
wheel.
look like Pugsley.
He looks like Pugsley.
Imagine-
He looks like
Pugsley.
Pugsley.
But how-
stylish Pugsley.
that is so
I'll say,
Hollywood.
I'll
We
say
need to see
that.
stylish
I'll say
Pugsley.
that.
That is so Hollywood
Jimmy
that
Workman.
even your driver is an actor.
Even your
Yeah.
driver's Pugsley.
Even your driver is fucking.
Have you
Pugsley.
seen-
That's so Halloween too.
That's
Yeah.
so Halloween.
Speaking of the Little Rascals, that dude who played Alfalfa, Bug Hall. Did you see this a couple
that
weeks
can't
ago?
be the name.
His name was Bug Hall. Look it up. He
I
was also in
don't
that
need to,
spy
I
movie
believe
with
you.
Lindsay Lohan.
Which
He was
one
the only
that?
one that had a career
Freaky
after
Friday.
Freaky Friday isn't a spy movie.
It is a
There
spy
he is.
movie.
I guess you're spying on your mom by switching bodies
Bug
with her.
Hall. Bug Hall got a bug in his damn brain, went full tilt conservative, and now is he's a red pill guy.
What is up with you and your anti
Look at
right-wing
him. Look at this
rhetoric?
bug.
Rigid as the wood of the cross.
This buggy
Self-canceled
bastard.
Emmy nominee, Patriot Rascal. I like Rascal there at the end. That's cute.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
I have an heir. Mark
Mark-
Athanasius Chad Anthony Hall Barnett of the Golden
Yeah,
Cross.
so he has like 5 daughters, and now that he has a
Respect.
son,
He has an heir.
he's like, oh, I have an heir.
Athanasius contra mundum.
That's abusive to name your damn kid that. Mark?
Yeah, true as fuck.
Yeah, if you're gonna go crazy on it, you might as well do it in the middle name.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine to do that.
Yeah, the middle name can be crazy.
It's
but
good
Mark,
name.
You can hide the middle
Mark,
name.
basically Mark Anthony.
you're naming your kids Mark Hall?
Bug Jr.
Yeah, I would have named
Bug
my kid, but
Jr.
you'd name your damn kid
Oh,
Bug Jr.
look, he's a fucking. He thinks he's so cool and red pilled. He's fucking hyphenating his kid's last name.
True as
Yeah.
fuck.
He's
Also-
whipped, bro.
Also, your name
Pussy.
you name your kid Mark Athanasius Anthony Chad Hall Barnett, and your name is Bug.
yeah.
Bug.
That's crazy.
Straight up should have been Bug Jr.
My name
You're
is
right.
Athanasius, and this is my dad, Bug. Your name is Bug. You cannot name your kid like a knight.
Yeah.
It's not right.
Also, he looks like a damn bug.
Who the
Pretty
kid?
much any kid
Kid,
looks
yeah,
like a
baby.
bug until they're older.
I do not like how white babies look. I really don't, man. Every time that I have a niece or a nephew born and they send me a picture of them,
Yeah.
it grosses me out.
Yeah, both of my nephews were premature, and my nephew, he looked weird for like a long time.
When did it stop?
And then he turned 1.
He turned 1 and he looked normal to
He
you.
looked normal instantly, yeah. But he looked like a damn... There's photos of him where he looks like a fucking alien.
Yeah,
Like, ugh.
I don't think that babies are meant to be red like that when they're born.
No.
No, it's not right. They're supposed to be chubby
Mhm.
and
When they're premature, they come out too damn small. It's like, why
and
is
they-
it? You can't be that big.
And what, we put them in a fucking
put them in a
cage
tube.
Cook 'em,
to
air fry
look
it.
them.
Yeah.
That is exactly what it is. You cook the baby more in a fucking. You microwave the baby for like 2 more weeks,
Yeah.
and then you gotta. You know what I will say? I've always wanted to use, especially watching houses I've been doing. I've always wanted to put my hands into a cube and
Yeah.
touch something.
Oh, like
yeah.
yeah, when they do with
At the
to work
museum.
with diseases and stuff.
Yes, that looks
Yeah.
amazing.
I'd be in there doing this.
You know what you never see?
What are you doing?
This is me touching all the virus stuff. You
Oh.
know?
You know what you
These are
never see in
gloves
one of
I'm
these
going
doctor
with.
shows or something? You never see somebody put their arms in the thing and like get ready and then just flip them off with a double
Yeah.
finger. That
That'd be
would be
sick.
badass. That's what House should be doing. Tell
Yeah.
me about Girls, man. I've completely forgotten
Oh
to talk
yeah,
about
I've
this.
been watching the show HBO's Girls.
And so who are you?
I don't remember. I remember Alex did the.
You don't remember?
No, oh my god!
I don't remember
You
if Alex-
literally, as you watch Girls, every single scene you should be switching
You're
between.
se-
I'm
can I
that
say-
person,
can I
I'm
say-
that person.
Alex decided for me when
You're
we lived together.
You're season 1, Jessa.
See,
Yes,
I don't remember if Alex,
season 1.
my
Jessa.
roommate Alex Forrest, I don't remember if he said that I was Jessa.
I think
or
I said
Shosh.
that in a card ride before.
You are not
I think
Shosh.
You are
I don't
so
remember
far
what
from
Alex
Shosh.
said.
You are not fucking.
Well,
But
then
you've
who
watched
was
the
it?
show.
Who? Okay,
I
remember.
you should know.
Joe,
you're not
Joe's
Shosh.
ass was Marnie.
You are not
Yeah.
Shoshana.
Joe's Marnie for show.
Joe's definitely Marnie.
Joe's a Marnie.
Adam Driver.
No,
Okay. Whatever.
Laird.
I'll take Laird. I'll take Laird
Laird.
all day. I will take Laird.
I'm only in season 2. Laird, Elijah,
Elijah.
Elijah. You are not Elijah.
Hannah Hovarth.
You don't get to be. Nobody gets to be Hannah.
He's Hannah Hovarth.
Horvath.
Horvath.
Piece of
Hovarth.
shit.
Dude,
You call me Laird, you call
pay
him
better
Hannah.
attention to the show.
You are Jeff now. You are Jeff to me.
Jeff?
one is
Which
Jeff?
who's Jeff?
The babysitter dad.
Oh, that Jess. Wait, and you're Jessa?
Wait, the babysitter? Oh, the babysitter. dad.
Wait a
Wait,
second.
hold on.
You're saying that you're Jessa and he's
I'm only on season 2,
Jeff?
so don't spoil anything.
Nothing's
Just call
being
me.
spoiled.
nothing spoiled. It's
We're
in
talking about
season
the choice
one.
that you made.
Who's Julio Shoshana for
Julio's
sure.
show. I'll give Julio's show.
Julio is Shosh.
It's fine by me. I'm not sure he's seen the show, but
Shosh.
No, I haven't. I have no idea what
okay.
this is.
Well,
It's
you are
on, it's
Shosh.
on the Plex.
You need to watch Girls.
you
Man.
need, you
Yeah.
need to
Now you
watch
got to
it.
get into it.
Yeah,
And we all gotta talk about
I
it.
have been feeling like that is a roadblock for our friendship for years. Is that you hadn't seen this show?
I was so vehemently opposed to.
I think everybody who's a
Lena
guy
Dunham.
doesn't believes that they won't like the show
because
because
of
it's
the
called
name.
Girls.
It's
Yeah.
a red herring, though.
Yeah. It's the best show ever.
the boys
made.
on the show are cool as fuck.
The boys are literally the main characters, if you ask me. The girls, nobody gives a fuck about the girls.
No one gives a
I
fuck.
literally sleep through the girl
Charlie?
scenes. But Charlie, though.
Charlie
Charlie's
goated.
fire.
Charlie is the
I don't know
fucking
too
man.
much about him yet. I'm only on season 2.
Oh.
I've just started
You'll
season
get to
3.
know a lot
Oh,
about
yeah.
Charlie.
Oh yeah.
I just got to the singing episode,
Yep, that's a good
Uh-huh.
episode, man.
and then he just got back together with Marnie.
No, Charlie! She's a fucking bitch. Don't you fucking realize it?
Charlie, you bastard!
You fucking idiot.
Have you got to the one where?
created forbid to get away from her, you idiot!
Did you get to the one where Marnie has a music video yet?
Don't spoil anything,
No, that's
man.
later.
What is that? I couldn't remember
Yeah.
when that was.
God
That's
damn it,
later.
Cameron.
She has a music video, though.
I'm looking forward to it now.
Oh, now I'm in
no.
anticipation.
I'm fucking anticipating. I can't wait for it.
I don't remember.
I know
anything
it's
that
gonna be so
happens
fucking
at
cringe.
What point and what point?
God.
It is cringe, man. She's cringe as
So
fuck.
let me get you up to speed on the first 2 seasons.
Okay, girls rewatch podcast. Go.
If you haven't seen it yet, fast forward. Okay, we'll put a timestamp to when I stop talking about it right here. Okay, so first episode, what happens? So that's the introduction. So you learn who everyone is. Second
Okay.
episode, so first episode, Hannah drinks she gets cut off from her parents. She drinks the opium tea that
Yeah.
Ray makes.
Funny.
Ray.
Ray.
What a flawed character he is, Ray.
He reminds me of Gregory House.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
He's kind
continue.
of a sardonic ass.
Yeah, bit of a dickhead.
Bit
but
of
he's
a
always
dickhead.
right.
He's
great.
always right, and it's
love
clear
Ray.
that Ray has a heart of gold, unless something happens in the later seasons that I don't know.
He remains his gold heart.
You're really hung up on something happening that changes everything in this
Well,
show.
something happened.
Like a
I'll-
meteor's
I
gonna
was
hit
gonna
or
say,
something.
yes, a meteor
something,
hits.
something does happen.
What could
Something
possibly happen, man?
I think
Okay.
something happens.
Oh, the world gets destroyed and
Adam
it turns
does
into a
something that's not
post-apocalypse
cool.
show. Adam
Okay.
does something not cool.
Adam makes Natalia crawl on the floor.
Okay, and this
That's
is,
where I got. Okay, so I just got
you know
to
what?
that.
Yeah, okay. And that's beat, by the way, Adam Driver. That's beat.
Mm-hmm. That's effed.
Yeah.
She likes normal sex, not this "you're a dog" type stuff.
Yep.
that
That's
you-
what I like,
that
Adam
you're
Driver.
doing to Hannah.
Make me do that, not Natalia.
Natalia's a damn normie.
Yeah, she's a normie.
The part when Adam gets hit by the
car?
the car, and then they're riding in
season
the,
1 finale.
Yep, they're riding in the taxi, and she's got her
Yes.
bike, and she's smiling
You're
because he's
you're mixing up. That's the episode. That's the Cracksident episode where
okay.
I watched it last night.
Right. Okay. Oh, this is the Bushwick episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
okay, so here's
no,
another thing that I'm doing. I'm maybe the ultimate girl's head now.
no, you're not.
Because I watched season 1 up until season 2, right? And then I told my girlfriend, "You got to start watching this show. It's so good." Now I'm rewatching from episode 1 again. So now I'm gonna watch season 1 and 2 within.
Okay,
the
so you're
span
kind of like the ultimate head of season 1 and 2, maybe.
Yeah.
I
Doesn't
might
even
know
know
about
about
didn't know about the
You
meteor.
haven't even gotten to the bad seasons where the meteor happens.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know
having
why
been
they did the
spoiled.
meteor thing.
There's
don't want it
there's the
spoiled.
whole thing where they're rationing the food, and then there's that moment where they lock Hannah in the pantry because she's losing her mind, and then she
Yeah.
eats every single piece of food that they
Yeah.
have.
Because she has OCD,
Well, because she's fat, and then there's this
And she has
huge
OCD.
problem. She has OCD. She's putting beans in her
oral
ear.
consumption disease.
That's good, man. You just made up for whatever stupid shit you said earlier.
What shit?
I want to drink your whiskey. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was bad.
Wait, so you like Girls?
It's so good, man.
It's the best show. Basically
I think it's
ever
basically
made.
the best show ever written.
I think I agree.
I think.
Yeah.
God, what else
Gets
happened
pretty
so
bad
far?
though. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's bad when?
It does get pretty
What's
bad.
season?
Last
Probably
two
5 and
seasons
6
are
Last two
are
seasons.
pretty.
Well, last
but
two
they're not even like. I
seasons-
mean, it's not terrible. It's still fun to watch.
That's
but
when
it's
Trump was
nowhere
in
near.
office?
Yeah. No.
I know it ended in 2017.
Oh, maybe.
I don't think Trump being in office has much to do with
No,
the
Lena.
show.
Yeah, Lena Dunham is just so,
She didn't sense.
It just is. It's just not a good ending. It
That was
doesn't wrap
BC.
up well.
and also just every character becomes just like it's the same thing with every show where if you do it long enough, everybody just becomes crazy.
Yeah.
You know, they just become not the original thing.
Ah.
You know.
What? It was Broad City that censored Trump's name.
Thank you so much, Alana Glazer, and the other one for that.
Abby Jacobson.
Thank you for Abby Jacobson.
Thank
Or
you.
to Abby Jacobs for censoring his
And
name.
Alana,
To her.
congratulations on coming out.
Thank you for coming out
With a terrible
as-
show.
Damn.
Come on now.
Damn.
Come on. Chill on her. Them.
Chill
on
on
them.
Chill on them.
Chill on they. She, they.
Stop with that. Stop tickling Jack
Not
White's hair.
tickling. Massaging.
Can you
What do I
imagine if
look
you
like?
were a reporter and you did that? Jack
I'm
White.
not a reporter.
Well, but can you imagine a world where he's Jack White and you're a reporter and you tussle his hair and he slaps you?
I could never be a reporter
Yeah, you're right. You know why?
because I don't tell the truth.
Because
Yeah.
you're a liar. Because you're a crazy liar and nobody would trust you.
Actually, seems like I'd fit pretty well in with the reporters of nowadays. As
Yeah.
I think of it now.
You
These
actually, you
bastards,
should
these
not.
bloody
You
bastards.
definitely shouldn't be a reporter. You should be a satirist.
Jesus Christ.
I think you would be an amazing full-time satirist.
I wish, but the jobs just aren't there nowadays. It's hard.
it's true.
I've been trying to go like freelance a little
Satire
bit. but
industry. Is
Satire's
really,
dead.
Yeah, it's really
Because the
sad.
truth is stranger than fiction now.
Yeah.
It's true, man. I remember you used to see the old Onion headlines about the flying squirrel that says it's awesome every time, and you
Yeah.
would say, "Well, that's so crazy." But now I wake up and every single headline's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Onion article?
My favorite Onion article, probably
Worst guy you made a great point.
worst
Clickhole.
guy made a great point.
Worst guy who made
That
a good
is a
point.
clickhole, man.
9/11 here.
Yeah, you are not going to believe what parent company Clickhole is a part of.
Come off it.
I don't even want
Wait,
to
what
tell
are
you.
they related?
Come off it.
They're literally related
You're
to
kidding.
the Onion.
You're pulling my tit.
They're in the same family tree.
You're pulling
Why
my tit,
did I
mate.
always
I-
sense some
I
kind
literally
of similarities?
suspected it for years. And I
Yeah.
only discovered this about
Now
last
that
week.
I'm thinking about it, I do sense a sisterhood
There
Yeah.
is kind of
between
almost
the
a
Onion and
kinship
Yeah,
Yeah.
kinship.
because it's the reason that Clickhole is called that is
Yeah.
because it's a reference to the part of the Onion called the Clickhole,
Really?
which is the hole in the middle.
If we were back in the golden age of the Onion, what kind of headlines would we be dropping?
When was this?
Like
What
2000
Yeah, give
to
us a year.
2007. They were putting it in print. We have a
Okay.
print Onion
Okay,
that you can buy.
let's see.
Millions dead after Apple unveils new death-defying ray. Death.
that gives
Okay,
you
what-
that
fucking
maybe
gives
like-
you AIDS-ing.
That,
Yeah.
Lee.
yeah.
9/11 was
Yeah.
just
Here's
is about to happen.
Yeah, great shit. 9/11 fucking happened.
9/11
No, 9/11 is about to happen.
Is about to
9/11
happen.
appalls New York crowd.
That was good.
That's a really
That's an actually good one. Yeah.
crowd.
New crowd is appalled by 9/11 happening before their eyes.
Yeah.
And they all have AIDS.
Yeah.
That would be a good Onion headline back in the day.
God, I wish I was
George
back then.
Bush has a mental
breakdown.
because he's so fucking stupid.
Bush. Okay, hold on. So let's think.
Bush gets a B- in special ed
Yeah. That's pretty good.
because he's mentally disabled.
Maybe like Bush is elected president, and then it's a picture of a Bush,
Oh yeah.
Bush.
and then it's
good.
like not much, and then it says not much difference from current president.
Bush treats ape with same reverence as prime minister because he thinks it's his brother.
That's really good satire.
Yeah, I can
Bush-
see that.
Bush elected president of the retard club. That would be a good one. That would actually
I could see that.
be an Onion headline.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
awesome.
You click on like Onion, like
Expanded.
you click on the Onion like archive,
Yeah.
and it's like
That's what most of them are.
published on this day in 2004. And it's
Yeah.
yeah.
And Patrick elected vice president.
Why would I be there? I was 6 years old at the time.
Who's-
No one would know who I was.
Yeah.
That would kind of that would be a
That'd be-
joke to show like oh, if this guy's the vice
Yeah.
president.
Yeah.
then,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I guess it would be funny if there was
That's
a
the only reason you would be
6-year-old
mentioned
child.
as the
Yeah,
vice
yeah.
president. It's just because it's so funny that you're a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you would be mentioned by name and it would be actually about you.
Okay. Well,
But just again, because
Patrick
it's-
Doran born.
Patrick Doran.
That could be an Onion.
1997.
There we go.
Yeah, an Onion article in 1997.
Patrick Doran born.
Well, back in the late 90s, the Onion was around. They hadn't figured out the satire stuff yet, and they were
Yeah.
just doing headlines about what babies were born that week.
Really?
They
Yeah.
hadn't found their niche yet.
like an onion.
It's got to be confusing for the children to grow
Yeah.
up and say,
like an onion being born.
Wait, am
like
I,
an
was,
onion
was
sprouting.
yeah, exactly.
That's what babies.
Because
it's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
metaphor
yeah,
for
context,
babies.
Yeah, yeah.
with context, you look back and you would read that and say, "Was I born as a joke?"
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
You
It
were
just
born
has
as
but
a
it's just
joke.
they hadn't figured out the comedy angle yet.
Yeah, they didn't
Yeah.
really know that was where they were going.
They were
with it.
they were like we know we want to do kind of a twist on the news.
Yeah.
People are laughing.
We're not sure
at
if we
us.
want to do it in a comedic way or
Yeah.
in a way that's about babies being born every week.
Yes,
or day.
exactly.
And people keep laughing at our articles. So I guess we might as well just lean into it.
Yeah. People are laughing at how funny it is that these babies are being
Yeah.
born.
Baby born.
That used to be funny. I mean,
10
not all
pounds,
humor translates.
3
That
ounces.
was what 30 years ago.
If we did a full newspaper that had different sections and it was like a full fold out newspaper, but it was all just babies being born and the stories of their births, who would be the headline?
for this week,
Yeah.
Prince William
Prince William is a grown man.
of
who was
Uzbekistan.
born this week? Can you Google who was born this week? And we can maybe
any
pick
big
one.
names?
Any,
Celebrity birth pool.
any big name?
Yeah, let's do a magazine of celebrity births.
Who's born today?
Celebrity.
Who's born today?
Famous birthdays.
No, not famous birthdays.
Today's
you
famous birthday.
ballsed
So wait,
it up.
click this.
Oh,
Click
Jimmy
this.
Fox.
Jimmy Fox.
Yeah. And Bao Dai.
Bao Dai.
Sniper Wolf.
But these are all people who are old.
Oh, Sniper Wolf. That's the lady
Emperor
that.
Jintoku.
Sniper Wolf's the lady that went to that guy's house.
I don't know.
You know about that?
know either.
As Sniper Wolf, she like went to what's his name? She like doxed the guy on Instagram Live. Like went to his house. Like I think she might have been being crazy.
You're kidding.
No, I wish I was. Who is that? Shaggy.
Hey.
See, these people are all in their 50s.
Wait, was that Carlos Mencia? Did I see? Control F Mencia.
Oh, Roddy Rich. Well, that's
Oh,
awesome.
baby
Baby Keen.
Baby
Baby
Keem.
Keem?
Well, it says Baby Keen,
Oh, interesting.
but that's a baby at least.
Wait,
Yeah.
is that his rap name? Has he changed the N to an M in his last name?
Happy birthday to JPEG Mafia and Jonathan Lipnicki.
Holy shit.
Wow.
JPEG Mafia
Two sides
is
of the
so
same
old.
coin.
JPEG Mafia is older than
Yeah,
Jonathan
JPEG,
Lipnicki?
JPEG Mafia
the
went
fuck?
to Iraq.
Yeah.
So did Jonathan Lipnicki.
He went by JPEG Mafia when his name is Barrington Hendricks. That's a way better name.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Barrington.
Yeah.
Barrington Hendricks.
Yeah.
Have you heard that new Barrington Hendricks track? That's more dignified. That doesn't sound like a bunch
more
of crap.
dignified than JPEG
Barrington
Mafia.
Hendricks.
Barrington Hendricks.
That's a better than JPEG
He'd be making
Mafia.
different
Instead
kinds of music.
Yeah,
though.
instead of glitchy style video game
No, 'cause
samples,
that would
he
make
would
it
be using
cooler.
kind of violin and
Yeah.
That
piano.
would make it way cooler if it's like you would go in thinking, "Oh my god, I'm about to hear."
Maybe to you, but
Fucking-
I'd throw up.
Yeah.
All right,
The whiplash of that name
Yeah,
into that music.
I wouldn't be able to handle that.
That would make me vomit.
well.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into some really scary Halloween type of
Business.
content.
Click.
Okay.
Click the.
Let's call it business.
We'll
click
call
the
it
thing.
business, okay? Because speaking of you being a reporter,
Click
we've
the
been
thing.
doing
What?
what thing?
The sound of say I saw a ghost.
That's wrong.
Not on the right page.
Go to the page. Fucking arrows to navigate it. You fucking asshole. Go. No. It sounds like we're bouncing. People who are listening are gonna think. Wee. Now I have to lean into it. Wee. Okay, I'm so
bouncing on
tired.
it.
So today, you said you wanted to go first, right?
Yeah, I'll go first because I didn't have that many. I couldn't
Okay,
find
today
that many.
we thought, what's more scary than actual murder?
people talking about it.
Well, no, that was kind of a like. There's nothing more scary. than
Oh
actual
yeah,
murder. So it's like, what's more scary? You know, you don't have to. Also, people talking about it is not scarier than murder.
Well, people talking about how good, how they like it.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Murder's scary, but you know what's scary is
People talking about
the quiet stoicism of a murder. Speaking of his kills,
quiet stoicism, but they're talking about it.
but they're talking about it, and there's a murderer and his quiet demeanor, and he's sitting there and he's saying, "Yes, I killed millions."
That is not as scary as the millions dying, to me.
Millions dying is scary, sure, but being in a room with a murderer and not knowing, am I the next victim?
But we're
While
not
he
doing
speaks
that.
to you.
But that's not as okay. So what we did today is we investigated real murderers who speak of their crimes all over the internet.
Yeah.
And we had to access. I don't know about you guys, but I had to access the dark web to
Me too.
access these.
Me too. And I went to the first, I think mine is, nope, this is the wrong one. Close out of this one completely. Next one, forums.
Murderer forums.
It's like the
Dead in the
forums.
Blue
Click the
Center.
first one. So I went to, click it. I went to murderzone.com.
Okay.
This
Murderzone.com.
is a place for murderers.
Okay, that's what it says.
And this first thing sent chills down my spine.
Okay, the very fear of it did this.
Yeah, click next. Anybody have any good vinaigrette/dressing recipes? My wife and I are having a salad with dinner tonight, and we're getting bored of the same old Italian dressing I always use, and that's Murderer Mike.
He's a well-known member.
Yeah, he's a
from,
well-known
He's from
member.
Bodymore Murderland.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, if you're listening to this,
Well, some people answered.
well, I'm going to say raspberry vinaigrette right
Oh
off
my-
the bat. And you know
Click
why?
next.
Because it looks like blood.
Best Rapist said, here's a pretty good strawberry balsamic vinaigrette. 1 cup strawberries holding quartered, third a cup avocado oil. This is similar to, is this your account?
No, I am not. I am not best rapist on the Murder Zone forum.
Are you sure? Because this sounds similar to what you were saying.
well, guess what? Oh, hey, if I showed you a raspberry and a strawberry, would you be able to tell the difference or
I
fucking
wouldn't.
no?
I'm not a fruit expert.
Okay, you're not a fruit expert.
No, I'm not a fruit expert.
Oh, just a fruit.
Okay, and yet you're investigating this fruit.
Chill. Chill on me.
I said raspberry. Best rapist said strawberry.
Well, you could feasibly replace the strawberries with a raspberry,
But
maybe
if
to
I
throw
was- if
people
it was
off,
my-
maybe to throw people off of his trail.
It says he's in Lincoln, Nebraska, which I do not have a Bodymore Murderland version with his crime for Lincoln,
LinkedIn.
Nebraska.
Lincoln, Kilbraska.
That's not very good.
Kilbraska's okay.
It's not neb to kill
Braska's doing the heavy lifting
Of
of that state.
It's not good though.
It's not good. Let's just go. This is your account, and then this
not my
person said
Jane Norton from Jersey City, New Jersey. It looks like he really resembles Jim Norton.
He really does look like Jim Norton for some reason. Yeah, just 1/3 a cup. I mean, these are just all recipes. This is 1/3
So
of
yeah,
a
if you're
cup.
interested in making this type of food, just screenshot this. This is
Yeah,
a classic
these
cuisine.
These are
One
pretty
of the-
good. These are pretty good recipes.
If you're making dinner, just make this.
Yeah. The next slide. This was Michael Jackson. It must be no relation. Just said, Trump is an asshole. Look, I know what we use this website for, but who the fuck in their right mind would vote for this ass clown? Seriously.
Now that's another one from Nebraska. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting. What next slide? I forget the next one.
Even the
should I?
murderers-
Okay, so I went onto this person's page because I was like, is this Michael Jackson?
Uh-huh.
And then I don't know if it is because they said, should I feel bad? So last weekend, I killed millions. Usually this type of thing does not bother me. But for some reason, this time killing millions made me feel like an asshole. I don't know.
So they're saying that.
No one replied to this also.
that's sad.
Yeah.
But so this is the guy who thinks Trump is an asshole
This guy thinks Trump is an asshole, but also
or a clown. Sorry.
he thinks he's an ass clown. But also he is okay with, he's not okay with killing millions, but he kills millions.
Yeah.
Even the people who kill millions
Yeah.
can recognize that Trump is a clown from Russia.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow,
It's crazy.
That's deep.
that is deep. They should
thinking.
put that. This should be on a Kamala Harris advertisement.
It should.
Even
We should send it to her.
Even
a
murderers.
serial killer named Michael Jackson can see that Trump
Oh, you know
is
what?
a D-head.
Pseudonym so that people are like, well, there's no way he's already dead.
Oh, I was killed by Michael Jackson. Yeah, right. He's already dead.
I was killed.
I was killed by Michael Jackson.
I
Yeah.
was murdered.
First of all, we're police officers. We do not deal with ghosts. Second of all, he already passed away and we arrested him.
Or
He was
it
already
could be-
executed by a military tribunal. Nice
Could
try.
be one of the guys that plays Corey and Trevor on Trailer Park Boys. Like, one of those guys is named Michael
They're
Jackson.
both named
yeah.
Michael Jackson. One of
One
them. It
of
could have
them.
been one of them.
Could have been one of them. I don't know if it's Corey or
They
Trevor.
casted those roles by saying we're looking for guys named Michael Jackson to play two
One or the
lame
other.
friends.
I don't remember which one it is. It might be Corey. It might be Trevor, but one of them is named Michael Jackson.
That's cool.
That was the end of your slides, man?
Yeah, that's the end of them. I didn't have a lot.
Well, because they're hiding.
Yeah.
In plain sight.
What?
what?
They're hiding
Who is?
the murderers.
Oh.
They're hiding in plain sight.
I thought you meant Mike, the two Michael Jacksons.
No, they're not hiding in
And there was only
just
six.
actors.
There was only 6 posts on that forum. I think people gave up after a while. I think,
Yeah,
I
it's
think people
dangerous
kept
to
getting
post
caught.
that out in the open.
Yeah.
People were busy maybe doing a girls rewatch and they
No.
tired to post.
No,
this
I
kinda
don't think
thing?
they were doing a girls rewatch.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems maybe
Yeah, that's not something a
Or
murderer
maybe
would
they were
do.
playing a skateboarding game on their computer
Yeah, and they didn't really.
yeah.
Or maybe they didn't understand what the thing was until they looked at the notion, and then they were like, "Oh shit, that's right."
Mine is for this one. First one's from Reddit. Ask girls, what is the most painful place to be murdered on a girl? I'm curious. On guys, it would certainly be the wiener or the nutsack. Do girls' versions feel pain? I'd like to maximize pain. And where are they? What do you girls think?
I'd like to maximize pain.
Yeah, he's a murderer.
Miriam Bergman?
Tell me that's not a serial killer name.
That is a good serial killer name.
The next post is, or the next thing, this is something I actually found on r/murderers.
Oh my god.
Which is not, I thought it was going to be, this guy also was confused. I thought that it was where murderers post, but this guy posted with a name that is just a bunch of numbers. This sequence on different things. What weapons are used by murderers? What would you do if you caught your wife cheating on you? The mind of a murderer? What weapons are used by murderers? Another question, urgent. What should I do? Please help me. How to get rid of guilt after committing a crime. And these are on
How to get rid of guilt.
how to get rid of guilt after committing a crime. On some of those are on r/ask and some are on r/murderers. And then that's about all I could find on Reddit. So then I went to, similar to you,
Oh my god.
murderworldforums.org.
Wow.
And this is if I would have called it .organs
Ah.
Yeah.
to make it even scarier.
And is that
Yeah.
that's a knife and a steak?
a scary?
Looks like a chainsaw to
could
me.
be a
Oh.
human steak though,
Ah.
or probably not,
That could be a
It could be.
but it could be one. Okay, next slide. This is making the murder more scary by Unique Touch. Hey y'all, I'm somewhat new to murdering and I've been running into a problem where I don't think I'm actually scaring the people when I murder them. They pretty much don't believe I'm going to do it until they actually are dead, and then they aren't really scared, they just die. On the last one, I tried to be scary by screaming something intimidating right before I did it, but all I could think of saying was, "It's on." And the guy laughed at me. He said I sounded like I was about to kill him with karate. I got so embarrassed, I ended up just leaving him in the box truck till he starved. I'm still going to count it, though. I'm wondering if I should start wearing a mask or if anybody would be willing to give me notes on some lines I wrote to make people more scared before I kill them. P.S. I really want my murderer name to be the teacher, so some of the lines are like in that theme. Here's some of what I have. You have failed my class. No recess for you, and you've been expelled from life. My, what an amazing life you've led. Too bad it will end at the hands of a psycho named the teacher. You're grounded. Forever. Where's my apple on my desk? That's why this is happening. I bet you wish you had a substitute right now. It's my homeroom. You're just dying in it.
That's good.
I thought that one was pretty good.
Yeah. I don't condone what you do, but I like that.
But then somebody replied and said, go next. The teacher thing is really gay. And then the OP replied and said, I'm going to kill you. And then the other guy responded and said, I'm going to kill you. That's just kind of what they do on like the murder.
Yeah, the
It's
murder
like
forums are.
Was it Frigamal?
Frigamal. And his image is a bicep, a very cool bicep.
Oh, that's a nice eagle on there.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Next is What the Fuck Do I Do with the Bones by Iron Insanity. Okay. So he says, sup y'all, noob here too. Love killing makes me feel completely badass. My question
I'm
is,
sorry, is 2 so
2 years old?
Yeah.
I think it's like how many victims they've
Oh, because
done.
the last one I thought he was saying was 4
yeah,
years
I
old.
also thought he was saying he was 4 years old.
It could, I guess, be a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. But
yeah.
I took it as like they say, I'm new to it. Here's the number of people I've
Yeah.
killed. 4, 2. Kind of like you ever read r/ints,
No.
the Reddit where they smoke weed and they say they rate how high they are.
The number.
I was thinking it's
Yeah.
kind of like that. Sup, y'all, noob here. 2. Love killing makes me feel completely badass. My question is, what the fuck do I do with all the bones? I dissolve the bodies, then what? I just have like 1,000 bones to get rid of? I've been throwing away one bone at a time in my normal Wednesday trash pickup because I'm like, who gives a fuck about finding one bone? But eventually I'm going to have to throw away a skull, and these old people I've been killing have giant ass heads. So he admits that he's killing old people. And then someone responds and says, they do kind of a green text thing and say, admits to killing old people. LMFAO has to be a troll. Just bury the bones, little bro.
Is that Marcus Aurelius?
Yeah,
Is there
it does
photo?
look- it's somebody, some kind of old statue. And then the OP responds and says, what's wrong with killing old people? And then our boy Go Away responds and says, nothing, bro. Keep bowling with the rails up. So they're kind of roasting each other. Or he's roasting him for being kind of a noob. And then, same shit. I'm going to kill you. And then next, the guy says, I'm going to. It's just how every fucking argument ends on this guy. I mean, these guys are not like cool as I thought they were going to be.
No, not at all.
All right, next one. Music to do it to. Need Rex for good music when I'm killing people. I usually have headphones in so they don't hear it. For context, I mostly kill really young guys and I walk around like the Riddler when I do it.
A lot of the Riddler walk around.
You know
Yeah.
that picture of Jim Carrey where he's like,
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like that, I imagine.
I noticed there's a lot of the name Iron. Iron is a reoccurring
Yeah.
theme, and
And
a
they
lot
seem
of
to be
buff
buff.
guys.
Yeah,
Well, 'cause
yeah.
what's-
It is interesting about this forum.
yeah, you're right.
And I'm sorry, what is this? This is the tags here. Favorite gym music?
Jim is an acronym.
Oh, okay.
Greatly yending my friends' lives.
Okay. Interesting.
Gorily, you're murdered.
Wow.
Gorily, you're murdered.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
I'm
Yeah.
scared
At
just
first I was
looking at
laughing, but I get it.
And actually, I didn't. The next ones I didn't touch at all.
that. Oh.
So go next. Parkway Drive, Attack of Mice and Men, Imarosa.
Attack.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And some old school rowdy rap songs. Says
I haven't
Jomo.
heard. Wait, Attack was Oh, I'm confusing them with.
Attack is the ones who lean down on their legs,
Yeah, I was confusing
where they all
them
look
with
like crabs.
I was confusing them with I Set My Friends on Fire.
Oh, Ismfoff.
Is Imfoff, yeah.
Yeah, Ismfoff. Classic. Next, been really bleeping with Meek Mill lately. Old Metallica, Deftones, and Wu-Tang's Down rotation always. And that's our old friend Go Away. I like the classics. Brahms, Chopin, Bach, Ludwig, Fiona Apple, and Mozart.
That's a Hannibal style.
Yeah.
Hannibal Lecter.
WTF? I must be an old mofo. I never heard of any of these.
Granite Man.
Who's a musclehead.
Wow.
Man, all these guys are buff and have muscles.
Well, you got to be buff if you want to kill people.
Tech
Yeah.
Sun, musclehead, 9-inch nails, and, well, that's it. 9-inch
That's
nails.
bad. That's
Fucking
good
ass.
music to do
That's
it to.
badass. All that music is good to do it to.
Yeah.
Murdering, that is. And that's the end of my stuff.
Wow.
For Murder,
Wow.
Murder World.
Murder.
Mine, I just shared with you, Julio. I realized I forgot to share it, but it should be shared on the podcast account now. I actually didn't go on the murderers forums. I went on a different forum.
What'd you go on,
A different
man?
Halloween scary forum. So just go ahead and max this out here, and I'll show it to you.
Yeah, go ahead and share it with somebody.
Yeah, so this is a forum that I found to find some scary Halloween posts today. This is a forum called People Who Got Cursed to Transform into the Halloween Costume They Were Wearing, like the scene in Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge Forum.
Really?
So this is actually a bustling community. There's a
How
lot of
often
people,
does
I
this
guess.
happen?
This happens, I guess, pretty much every Halloween.
God damn.
This is always happening to people. It seems pretty tragic. I mean, and these people seem to have found a community at least. So
A support
Yeah.
group?
yeah, that's nice.
I do like that they have a shop.
Yeah, they have Halloween World, Curse Central, Shop, and Darkness. We've all gone to the Darkness section on a forum before.
Yeah.
Of course.
And we all can think of a bunch of things to put on a drop down. Don't run out of ideas. So here's the first post I found. This is called Who Else by Flub. Hey guys, longtime lurker, and I finally got up the courage to do some posting of my own. I got hit with the curse a couple years ago, and it's been tough. I know a lot of people got turned into things that are at least real ideas of things, vampires, werewolves, alien, that type of thing, but I wasn't so lucky, and I bet many other of us have a similar experience. I was trying to do one of those very conceptual costumes to be unique. Wouldn't have done it if I knew I was going to get locked in, but here we are. Now I am guy holding shopping bags for his wife for all eternity. Not even sure why I thought that was a funny costume in the first place. Anyway, I'm sure other people are in the same boat. Anyone else with non-traditional transformations?
That's a terrible one to beat, because then the groceries are going to spoil, right? Unless they're prop groceries.
Yeah, well, it's shopping bags. I think that wives are usually buying clothes.
Oh.
Well, what?
Right.
Here's the argument for doing a Jim Halpert style costume.
Uh-huh.
Is that, I was cursed on Halloween. I'm stuck as myself.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
Jim or Facebook.
But
yeah, this is very because
Yeah.
at the very least you're going to transform into something. It'd be better to be a demon or something like that than to be
at
some
least have a career.
some goofy
as an actor.
one of these goofy ass guy wearing a red shirt. Here's
You know
some
this
other.
happened to Andy Serkis.
This did happen to him.
Yeah.
Here's some responses to this. Peter Evans says, I thought it would be funny to be a UPS guy for Halloween, but now I literally have to deliver packages all day, every day. It sucks fucking ass. And most UPS guys stop being UPS guys when they go home, but not me because I permanently transformed. So I have to deliver dinner from the kitchen to the dining room in brown cardboard boxes. I'd do anything to reverse this. And then someone, Buzz1962 said, went as a bumblebee at age 5, cursed, 62 now, sick of pollen.
That's sad.
Very sad. Then we have Saucy Fellow, guy who just ate ribs, and then kind of an upset face. And you can see his profile picture there.
He looks like he just ate ribs.
And then HT says, seems like a lot of people are down on their transformations, but I'm hyped. Just got turned into the Haktua girl a couple days and still going strong. Spit on that thing.
Oh, honey.
Yeah.
You are in for a rude awakening when the world forgets about you.
Here's another post. This is looking to meet new people from Jason XD. A little backstory on me. I was attending a Halloween party dressed as Jason Voorhees. I had had a little too much to drink and was getting rowdy. Next thing I knew, I was rolling on the ground in a fistfight with a guy who I thought was wearing a Voldemort costume. Turns out he was a sorcerer, and well, I'm sure we all know what happened next. Now, thanks to the Sorcerer's Curse, I'm permanently transformed into Jason Voorhees. It's been a year or two, and I'm feeling pretty lonely, honestly. Most people try to run away from me due to being scared, and I guess I don't blame them. Pre-transformation, I probably would have done the same, but it's starting to get old. I have a nice support system of other guys who got transformed into Jason Voorhees from a curse, and it's been very helpful. But they don't all have the best of social skills. This is awkward to say, but I guess I'll just say it. I am also not so attracted to Jason Voorheeses. I really miss the companionship of normal human women. So I was wondering if there were any women on this forum who is untransformed, tall order I know, who would be interested in meeting up over coffee or drinks and getting to know each other. I guess you'd call it a date, haha. I'm pretty tall. I'll attach a pic of myself below. I'm interested in all types of women, but I do have a type, mainly looking for young, promiscuous women with an interest in camp counseling and no access to dangerous weapons. Send me a PM if interested, smiley face. And then he attached a picture of himself. And he looks pretty
He
cute.
looks just like, I think I met this guy.
Me too.
For real?
A couple years ago, we were at Myrtle Pub, and there was a guy it wasn't Halloween, and he was just dressed up as Jason Voorhees and being completely silent and like ordering.
This could have been this guy.
I think it actually was a guy who got stuck as Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, there's no way it wasn't.
Somebody responded to this guy. Allie43 said, do not meet up with this guy. He cut my head off. Here's another post. Confusing result of transformation. Hey guys, I'm a little confused. So I got cursed by a sorcerer to become my Halloween costume. Yes, I know, we've all been there. I was dressed as Dumbo the elephant, my favorite character. So I transformed into Dumbo, right? Wrong. I turned into a gay guy. When the sorcerer cursed me, I really expected to turn into Dumbo. My costume was Dumbo, but I turned gay? I know it was the costume transformation spell. It wasn't some gay spell or something. I've been sucking dick all week and my wife is pissed off. Was there a mistake in the spell? Did it look into my heart and discover I was secretly gay? Does anybody have any experience with this? Is there an easy way to reverse this? And then Reaper666 responded and said, you dressed as Dumbo for Halloween? And then Hoseman said, the curse only turns you into what you're wearing. I wasn't secretly a firefighter in my heart. You are gay. And then the Count said, how do you know it was the costume transformation curse? Do you have a picture of the sorcerer? And Ears112, that's the guy, said, yeah, 1 second. And then he posted this picture. And then the Count responded and said, you are gay. Here's another post. Idea on how to turn back to yourself. Just had a great idea on how to reverse transformation. Haven't been able to test it yet, but hopefully this helps somebody. And this is from Beach Mouse 1, by the way.
Okay.
Basically, all you would have to do, I think, is just wear a Halloween costume that is of you pre-transformation. For example, right now, I'm Freddy Krueger. But I would just put on my iconic beanie I always wear and my Chunk No Captain Chunk shirt on over my striped Krueger sweater and like hold a prop that represents my personality, like a milkshake or something. Then you just have to get a sorcerer to do the transformation curse on you again, and you should just turn back into your original self. I think it should be foolproof. Has anybody turned back from the transformation yet? I haven't been able to try this method because I don't have access to a sorcerer. Does anyone know how to get a sorcerer to redo the curse? And then Harry Potter said, don't think this would work for me. I don't have any defining qualities.
That's sad.
Sister Sensual said, I guess theoretically it could work, but I don't know how to find a sorcerer. Maybe you could dress as a sorcerer and then get cursed, and then you'd transform into a sorcerer and gain the power to curse. Then
Why is she on this forum?
Dr. Logical said, well, you'd need a sorcerer anyway if you wanted to get cursed into transforming into a sorcerer. I guess the practical thing to do would to be just to dress as a sorcerer every Halloween and just hope you run into a sorcerer who's feeling like cursing people. A sorcerer isn't a bad idea for a Halloween costume either. Nice and scary. And then Choco Boy said, dressing as a sorcerer every Halloween, that is not a scary costume at all, LOL. You would be the laughingstock of the party. I'd rather just be a donut forever. And then Dr. Logical responded, fired back and said, this isn't scary to you?
That's Jafar.
And
Hold
then
on.
Next page here, Choco Boy says, that's Jafar, retard. And then Wolfman responds, it's always some newbie posting Jafar, not a sorcerer, educate yourself. Pumpkin02 says, Jafar is a vizier, not a sorcerer. And then Pikachu says, kill yourself.
That would be a bad one.
Yeah.
And then I just found one more post here. This is any other comedy podcast fans? This is from Officer Scott. Anyone else here a fan of podcasts? My favorite would have to be Podcast About List. I know it's not that popular a pick nowadays, but those guys really make me laugh. Anybody else listen? And Pendleton says, yes, me and my family love Pod About List. My favorite thing they've done would have to be the 5 Weeks of Planets. OJ the Alien Forever. 5 Weeks of War sucked ass, though. Not sure what happened.
Wasn't that bad.
And then Webb says, haven't listened very much, but that Caleb guy is a hunk. Wouldn't mind if a sorcerer cursed my wife to transform while she was dressed as him, if you know what I'm saying. Haha. And yeah, 5 Weeks of War was terrible. Not sure whose idea that was.
Wasn't that...
And then there was another guy, Leaf. Hello, everyone. I'm a Leaf. I just grew, and I can't wait to meet everyone. And then Dervil, a moderator, I guess, came in and said, hi, Leaf. I think you might have the wrong forum. You're probably looking for Leaf Forum. This is people who got cursed to transform into the Halloween costume they were wearing, like the scene in Halloween 2 Town 2 Calabar's Revenge Forum. Let's try to keep these threads on topic from now on. And Leaf said, I hated 5 Weeks of War, by the way.
A lot of 5 Weeks of War hate on
Yeah,
this
yeah.
forum for some
I don't know
strange
what's going
reason.
on with that.
Maybe it's because they were transformed and they're kind of not right in the head.
Pretty old thing to be worried about, too.
Yeah, it's just strange.
That a year old, the 5 Weeks of War
it's
is
a
kind of an
weird thing to
interesting
bring
thing
up,
to
yeah.
even come into your head if you're writing
Yeah.
these forum posts, I would say. We need to do another 5 weeks soon.
No.
We should do the 5 weeks of Patrick.
I think maybe the 5 weeks of, just based on the people who were transformed due to a curse from the same curse as Calabar's Revenge Forms or whatever it was called, I feel like the 5 weeks format is maybe not that good.
It just seems like they didn't like 5 Weeks of War. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe
but
they
I
might
think-
just not like war.
I mean, we
I don't
only
know.
did it twice, and
Yeah.
I would say it was about...
And what? That was only 3 people who hated it.
Yeah,
one of them was a Leaf.
yeah, I
not
can't-
a-
don't put a lot
not
of
a
stock
person,
in the
no.
opinions of a leaf.
Yeah, I guess not. I don't know.
So maybe let's do 5 Weeks of War Part 2.
5 weeks of mushrooms.
5 weeks of
weeks of mushrooms. What would week 1
week
be?
1 Mario.
Well, but we're
Mario
I'm
mushroom.
thinking like enoki mushroom.
See, there's
No,
only
bro.
2 mushrooms you can
Portobello.
really do.
Mario.
What?
We're doing Mario mushroom.
No, we don't do a Mario.
We're gonna do. First of all, there is a real mushroom that is the Mario mushroom.
Which one is
It
it?
doesn't
It's
make,
called
it doesn't have
the-
the effect though.
Streptococcus meningitis.
What's it called? Oh my god, it has a
Throat.
Yeah. Oh, well.
that one right there.
Yeah, that's a toad.
That's
Oh,
Mario
that does
mu-
look just like a
It
Mario
is the
mushroom. I
Mario
can't even
mushroom.
fucking lie.
Yeah.
I forget the name of it.
It's
It's a full real life Mario mushroom,
that's dangerous to actually put a mushroom that
and I think it's mad dangerous. Actually,
Of course
this
it is.
mushroom
It looks
is.
dangerous.
Ugh.
I don't think it does Mario style actions
It
to
does
a
not
body.
make you bigger.
That is terrible.
Yeah, not
hate
good to
that
have
mushroom.
in nature.
It
Yeah.
doesn't make you grow up.
It's low-key Nintendo's fault though
I agree.
for making that mushroom look so friendly.
Who's the
Yeah.
bastard? What's the name of the bastard who invented Mario?
Miyamoto.
Fuck you, Miyamoto.
Shigeru.
Fuck you, Shigeru. Which one is his name?
Shigeru Miyamoto.
Oh, both?
Japanese people have 2 names. It's a
Really?
unique cultural
Yeah.
tradition.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very interested in that.
They have a family name and a given name.
Really? Yeah. See, in the U.S., we all just Patrick, Caleb, Cameron.
I know.
Well, some
it's
people give their
weird.
kids, some people are named Bug, some people are named Chad Anastasia.
Uh-huh.
You know, we have interesting names. There's interesting 5 weeks of names.
That's a good idea. That's a fucking good idea. That's dynamite. Lightning in a bottle. All right, guys. The world of Halloween will continue, but not 5 weeks of it, just through the end of the month.
Yeah.
It wasn't 5 weeks, but we do like Halloween.
Halloween.
We've completely butchered the set
Yeah.
Yeah.
and murdered it.
And the kind of color grading is Halloween-y scary, we decided.
Blue. We decided that the scariest thing ever is a
Kinda
podcast that
looks
is
like
so
a-
blue that
a
you can't even
torture
watch
video.
it. That's kind of the idea.
Yeah.
All right.
This wig is getting hair everywhere.
Yeah, this Stein is no comfy.
Yeah.
I like my
Halloween
chef's
is
hat.
uncomfortable.
You know what this is making me want to do? Go home and
You
cook.
go home.
No, just cook.
Just go home.
No, I want to cook.
I want to go home.
Okay, you can go home. Right
All
now.
right.
Show's over.
What do we? You don't have anything to plug. Bye.
Bye.
Like, yeah, you're one of Cronenberg's kids, and you're like, God, I don't know what to do in life. I'm trying to find my niche. I can always fall back on making movies with my crazy last name that nobody else has.
Yeah.
I'll always get into a theater.
Dude.
And then you're like, but you know what? I'm not going to do that. And then your brother does it. And you're like, fuck, all right, hit it, let's go.
You're trying to be a chef. You keep making scary
Yeah,
food. That would suck.
Oh my
People
god.
keep, soup for table 4.
It's a hot
out.
dog, like microwaved hot dog coming
Yeah, and
out
an
of the
eyeball
soup.
coming out of the
Cronenbergers.
soup. You're making Cronenbergers.
Cronenbergers.
Cronenbergers
restaurant.
is a really good idea
Like
for a
Wahlburgers.
restaurant. Yeah.
If there's brothers, then yeah, you do Cronenberger.
Yeah.
Burgers and Cronenbergers.
It's a father
Everyone
son
whose name has Berg
restaurant.
should be a
Yeah.
burger
And they
restaurant.
Cronenberger, they would have something called the hand burger.
Who is the best Berg
The
for
best
to have
burger.
a burger restaurant? Cronenberger's pretty good.
Dinkelberg,
Wahlburger is
no.
also
Dinkelberg.
if
Nah.
Wahlburgers didn't exist, that would also be a really good one
Yeah.
to think of existing.
Cronenbergers.
Remember when they had the banh mi burger? That was the funniest
yeah.
thing to find out.
Yeah.
They had a banh mi burger for like so long.
Yeah.
And it was like, come on.
Well, the thing is, each one of them has probably been racist to every single ethnicity.
Yeah,
on planet Earth.
they're from Boston. Of
so
course they
any
were.
sort of thing, if they do
Iceburgers.
yeah, if they do
It's made by an iceberg.
well, that's good too. Sam Burgers, just the one guy,
Yeah.
Andy Samberg.
and the Lonely Island. They all have to be
The Lonely Fryland.
Yeah, the lonely
Sam
Fryland.
Burgers with a lonely. Can I have a Sam Burger with a lonely Fryland? A large lonely Fryland?
That's good.
And a please don't destroy my soda. Or something. I don't know.